Ooh, I'm green with envy. Actually, I think I'm more of a shade of yellow. And that's because of the kitchen light that is on over there. Well, if you could call it a kitchen. It used to be a kitchen. Now it is just the shell of a kitchen that is attached to my room. That's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is I found this funny. Someone called me jealous of SSSniperwolf, and that's the only reason I made that video. I find it a bit ironic because, let's be honest here, I think innately anybody is probably jealous to a degree of SSniperwolf, right? Like, she's got a lot of money, she's famous, she's got a nice house, she's got a lot of YouTube subscribers and viewers on all of her platforms. Whatever reason you might have to be jealous of her to some degree. Of course, everybody wishes they had those things, right? Be much better off if everybody had those things and did not have those things. So anybody that does not have those things is probably jealous, including the guy that called me jealous, which I find ironic. But let me talk about this, because ultimately I don't give a shit. I'm not jealous of SSSniperwolf. What is there to be jealous about? Okay, let's see. She's had multiple channels over the span of maybe decades, of which she provided very little content of her own. It's been stolen or faked or whatever accusations the entire time. And you know what? Hey, bravo to her. Bravo, kudos to you and your team, whoever you got working with. I still think your editors are actual dog shit, but whatever. We're not here to talk about your editors. We're here to talk about you. You've had years to work on your channel, your image, whatever, to build your brand, multiple channels, etc. This is my first channel that I've put effort into, if you can call it effort. It's not doing that well, and I'm not surprised by that because, for one, I don't have the technology, or I don't have editing skills, to put out the best looking, best edited, most interesting content. It's just straightforward me talking at the camera, giving my opinion, right? Also, I talk about a lot of random different shit. I'm definitely not playing to the strengths of the algorithm, which is not good for building a channel. And to that, I say, I don't give a fuck. If I have to play some annoying ass fucking game to build my channel, I don't want to do it. So that's not what I'm here for. I just have opinions, and I want to record them. I want to talk about them. So that's what I'm doing. If people watch, great. If people don't watch, great. I really don't care. Obviously, it makes me happy when they do, and they engage and comment. And it annoys me when they comment stupid shit like, oh, you're just jealous of SSSniperwolf. Like, yeah, obviously, I wish I had millions of viewers and subscribers and made millions of dollars. But do I really care? No. I'm not trying that hard. This channel's less than a year old. Like, it's literally like months old. I can remember a time not too long ago, I couldn't even post links in my description. I did a couple reactions, and I could not link the creator in the thing. And that's the only reason that I've ever done what SSSniperwolf does, which is react to something and not credit the creators. I even think I went back and added links once I was able to do that. So someone my size even has the courtesy to react to something or watch somebody else's video and like credit them. Like, she can't pay editors. Like, come on. That's what the point of the video was. Like, she can't pay her editors to do their actual job, to add links to the content creators, to due diligence. Like, come on, you pay people to do that shit, make them do that shit. If not, get better editors. And did I ever call for YouTube to deplatform SSniperwolf? No, not once. I just think they need to stop building her up and promoting her. Like, if she's the kind of person that's gonna do unhinged, crazy shit, look, I get it. You don't want to get in the middle. You don't want to get involved. You say you know, I don't blame them for not deplatforming her. I think it's a little bit I think it's a little egregious that so many people are just like, oh, like, get rid of her, deplatform her, whatever. Like, she made a mistake, and granted, it was a bad one, but it wasn't on YouTube. You know, to be honest, it was not on YouTube. It really isn't their responsibility to you know, deplatform her for a mistake she made on another platform entirely. But I do believe that they need to stop promoting her and treating her like this pariah of content creation when she's really not. When she doesn't create her own content in the slightest anyway, and doesn't do diligence to the creators that are creating that content and giving them credit. Which is, like, even worse, I think, multiplied by the fact that she's not the one making the videos. She pays people to do this, and they're not doing it. Like, so, like, what the fuck? It's just people that don't want to do work, you know? Like, she can get rid of them and hire better ones. I'm sure there's editors out there that would love to work for her, and make her content better, you know? And will actually do that extra step. I'm obviously not one of them. I can't and don't edit my own shit. If anything, I'd chop off a couple seconds at the end because I feel like I say something stupid, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably get rid of that. You know? And then there's, like, videos I record that I just don't upload. They just get lost to the ether. I end up deleting them to recover space on my PC, and yeah, I mean, that's the way that I edit my content. You know, and if I make an actual mistake and I say something that, if I make a video and I talk about something and I find that I'm completely wrong, I will make another video and apologize and remove the original video if I find it necessary. You know, but that's just kind of person I am. And look, I think, like, I'm 40 years old. You know, I'm all natural, baby. I don't have all this, like, you know, plastic surgery. I'm not talking out of the side of my mouth because I got so many fucking lip fillers, all this shit. What am I really jealous of SSniperwolf about? She's just another girl. She's just another person I don't give a shit about. Sure, she's mildly attractive, yes, but what does that really mean, right? Attractive women, they call them dimes, not because they're a 10, it's because they're a dime a dozen. You can find them anywhere. And in reality, they're actually more like a nickel, because while they look good, their personalities are absolute dog shit. Or they're fucking crazy. And SSniperwolf's a little bit fucking crazy. I mean, she's a known criminal. She has a criminal past. And then she does shit like show up to somebody's house in the middle of the night and you know what I'm saying? Like, to advertise that to her Instagram, like some crazy shit. Again, the point of my video was to say, like, if you wanted to be an adult SSniperwolf and handle that like an adult, and like, I don't know what avenues and connections bigger YouTubers have to each other. Like, if you just showed up at his house in the middle of the day and said, hey, let's sit down, let's have a talk. And you, him, and his wife, or whoever, like, had a talk off camera, you agreed on something, and you agreed on, like, making a video afterwards, maybe to talk about, so we talked about this, and then you don't advertise where your photo shoot was, or whatever, and you don't say, like, where his house is, like, I'm sure that's fine. Like, he wouldn't have no problem talking things out with you and coming to an agreement, but instead you, like, show up at his house in the middle of the night, uninvited, and show it off to 5 million subscribers on Instagram. Like, you really fucked up. That's really fucking dumb. And yeah, like, that's not how you handle things like an adult. all right? And adults, they would call first. They would arrange a meeting through whatever things. Or like I said, I mean, in the worst case, I think, because this probably isn't even that good. But if you showed up in the daytime, knocked on the door by yourself, no cameras involved, I honestly don't think that's a big deal. But again, I don't know how well you guys know each other, or what connections bigger YouTubers and content creators have to each other. I know a lot of them know each other already, and that's, you know, that's the luck of the draw. That's how a lot of these people build up as far as they do, as fast as they do, you know. But that's like anything in life. Connections, who you know, gets you farther in life. And unfortunately, I don't know anybody to get me connected and get into the YouTube game that strong, that fast, and that's okay. But I'm willing to put the work in and just record my videos. And like I said, if people watch them, they watch them, great. And if they don't, hey, not a big deal. I just find myself to be a very opinionated person, and I like sit here and I think about these things that I see, and I want to talk about them with somebody, with anybody, and I have nobody to talk or with them about that cares about it. But I know random people on the internet care about this shit. That's why you consume this type of content on a regular basis, right? So there is a little bit of jealousy of SSSniperwolf, but not in the way that I'm jealous of any content creator that's making it and able to make money off of their content, because right now I'm not. But I have a job that is not this. It pays me plenty. I don't really need more than I'm getting from that. And in all honesty, I like working my job because they pay me to get a workout every day that I'm there. So any day that I'm not there, I feel like I'm wasting time, I'm wasting money, I'm wasting energy that I could be getting a workout and getting paid for it. And yeah, how can you really complain about that? That's a great setup, right? So yeah, look, I don't think YouTube needs to deplatform this person or anything to that level, but I definitely think they need to stop promoting her content. Maybe need to sit down and have a talk with her and be like, look, you messed up, and we can't promote you any further. We're not going to deplatform you, but you know, maybe you need to start doing better, because obviously people are having a problem with you, and if people continuously start to have a problem with you, we're going to have a problem with you, and our advertisers are going to have a problem with you. So, you know, shape up or ship out, whatever nonsense. But do they need to deplatform her? I think that's a little bit too far, too fast. But definitely something needs to be done. I think there needs to be some addressing of this issue, and even if that is YouTube silently never promoting her again, then that's good enough. I think a lot of people might agree that's probably good enough, because most of this drama started and stemmed from the fact that YouTube was promoting this person in such a way that they make what was the tweet? You guys didn't tweet. Where does SSSniperwolf get the ideas for her content from her fans? Like that shit, you know, like that. I feel like that tweet made the internet explode about her in general, and I feel like something like that, like tweets like that, is what started this whole thing. So if YouTube stops promoting her, like that would probably just like quell so much like problems that people have just manufactured over this. Because at the end of the day, it's all fucking stupid. I don't watch her content. I've never watched her content other than vicariously through Jack's films. And in all honesty, I think like he's going too far. I don't think he's wrong for doing what he's doing, but it's like people can only take so much of that shit. Kudos to the people that continuously watch him and support him through all of that. I think some of those videos are funny and interesting to watch, but at the end of the day, it's like watching her content, and it's like I don't care about that shit. I'm there to watch him make fun of her, and yeah, it's just boring. It's boring. There's so many other things that I could watch, video games I could play, other things I could do, whatever. So yeah, I think the whole situation is fucking crazy. But at the same time, I think it's fucking stupid, and it should probably just go away. All these people, though, can probably do better. And me, I know I certainly can do better. I could try better with the algorithm. I can update my camera, which I should probably do sooner or later. Get an actual microphone that's not this fucking earbud thing. You know? I don't know. Whatever. But for now, obviously, I'm not trying very hard. And if I don't make it very far because of that, that's my fault. Am I going to be upset at other people or jealous because of that? No, absolutely not. That's fucking stupid. So, yeah, anybody I'm dropping shit. Anybody that thinks that I'm just simply jealous and that's why I'm talking shit, you're a fucking idiot. And just like let's be honest, anybody that's not at that level of wealth is probably jealous to some degree, right? It doesn't matter who's attached to it. Like I'm jealous of Elon Musk. Look how much money that guy has, and he's a fucking idiot too. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? Like, nobody likes people that are richer than them. Everybody wants to be them, because it's just nice to have money. But at the end of the day, like in reality, I really don't need any more money than I have. I don't like owning things because owning things is responsibility, and responsibility is anxiety. And who fucking wants that shit in their life? Certainly not me. I've got enough of it. Get it out of here.